Okay. Hey y'all, my name is Tamari, and today I'm going to do a Q&A because I realized like I never formally introduced myself, so um hoping that this come across new people who hopefully will listen to my music and like it. I just want to introduce myself, so I have a couple questions that I'm going to answer. First question, what award are you claiming? The biggest thing, the award that I care about, I care about all of them, but right now, I would love, Best New Artist from the BET Awards. So, 2027, I'm claiming Best New Artist. That, that's the Dream Award. That's for best, any award from BET Awards 2027, I'm claiming. What's your current favorite album or song? Right now, got me with her new album, and specifically I think it's like the last 5 to 7 songs, really my favorite. Even more specific, A Universe is my favorite, but it kind of ranges. But A Universe just feels here. Um it just speaks to me. And that is my favorite album literally right now. I just love that album and those songs. That studio pet peeves. I think my biggest pet peeve is I like to be involved with the process of everything. I like, especially if it's my song, I like to just be included in the process. So I like to ask me what I want from my song. Ask my opinion for my own song. I know that some songs and stuff the process is different, but I don't like not being included in the process of a song. I don't know. I like to be included in the process of the song. Don't have me sitting in the booth and I'm just sitting there I don't know, no, I'm just there. I don't like that. Where do you see yourself in 1 year? Okay, today is so a year from now, definitely opening a tour for somebody. I see myself preparing to be performing for big festivals or even just festivals period around the world. I would love to be Grammy nominated by next year, even if it's just a Grammy nomination. I don't even care. I this whole vision board, I plan to just be executing it for the next 2 to 3 years, just off of this one project. Even if some stuff don't happen to the next projects, I don't care. I'm still just in the works. So yeah. I would love to be preparing BET Awards. I would love to be preparing to perform at the BET Awards, gearing up for that. Yeah, I'm just, even if it's just in the works, I'm not nominated, but I'm just there and doing what I love. The next, stepping into the next door, the next chapter, into my career. Yeah. When is new music dropping? So we are finishing up the EP, and I declare that no more pushbacks. June. So sometime we'll be outside. Summertime. Biggest ick. I feel like I have so many. but I'm gonna just say the basic one of people people chewing. Or one of the cringiest things is like, it's not whispering, but first of all, yeah, if you can't whisper, don't whisper. But it's like a mouthing thing, and it's like that. That really. I heard a TikTok of that sound, and I immediately scrolled by it because it just hurted my ears, and I wanted to cry. Lying, especially if you're older than the age of 19, 20 and up. If you lying, let's just go to the next question. Current obsession. Current obsession. I do. But because of what just happened, I had to stop this obsession. So I have to choose another one. Dang, I don't think I have another one. I don't have one. Another one. I can't say the first one because it's just I can't. Where are you from? I am from Pittsburgh, California, the Bay Area. Even though it's really weird outside because people nowadays are trying to say that Contra Costa in general is not the Bay, but it very much is. Pittsburgh, California, born and raised. Pittsburgh, Antioch, but if you know Pittsburgh, Antioch, it's yeah. Running up and down the street on Carpino or Loveridge. I went to Stoneman, I went to Hillview, and I went to Pitt. And then during those times, though, I was living in Antioch at times, so like near the fairgrounds. We lived near the fairgrounds. We lived kind of by Dairy Queen. Where else? I think those are the two. Yes, and then we went to Cornerstone and Ventana, however you say it, but born and raised. I remember middle school. Where was I making money from? I think I was just chore money or whatever money I was making, and I would literally go to Little J's. I would get the same order from Little J's all the time. I think I was at Little J's maybe like 2-3 times a week. Like I literally had to stop because that's where all my money was going. Trying to think everything else. That was like my middle school thing. My high school thing. My elementary thing was we would always go to 7-Eleven before or after school, to the point where I think we were the reasons why they were like, no kids can go in the store with backpacks. I swear one day we were fine, and then the next store run, they were like, y'all can't bring backpacks in here. And I just, hot Cheetos were my thing, like literally up until my senior year, or maybe 2 years after my senior year, because now if I eat some hot Cheetos right now, oh. But okay, high school, going to Pitt and just running around doing whatever, and we would go to Angelo's, and my Angelo's order was hot Cheetos, cut the bag open, hot Cheeto puffs, give me the cheese, and a watermelon Arizona. And I would sometimes eat that before basketball practice. So my coach, the days where I just didn't have it is because I had some hot Cheetos. I danced at Hannah Wilson, or the Wilson Dance Studio. I'm trying to think, just life just started there, and then I graduated in life. I think it's because I'm from the Bay. Okay, current era in your life. What is my current era? I feel like my current era is it all working out. I explain it. Like, I just feel like, okay, it's kind of like opening a laptop, right? And that laptop has a password. You put the password in, the computer unlocks. And I feel like that's where I am, where I put the work in and it just works out. So I feel like um finishing up this EP, and I just have a strong gut feeling like my life is going to change for the better and everything that I've dreamed of. Um, Even if it's just for the EP alone, just the first project. Like I and one thing I've learned growing up till now is to never doubt my gut, because my gut has always been right. Even this weekend with the little, it's like even the little things too, like my gut is always right. And so I am believing in that and having faith that everything worked out, and bigger and better than I planned and dreamed for it to be. So 3 words to describe you. I hope I'm a good time to be around. Fun, funny, and a good time. I don't know. That was more than 3 words, but yeah. What is a habit you change in your life? One of the biggest things, people pleasing. Oh my gosh. Ugh. People pleasing. And if you know, you know, I used to call myself a doormat because I just did whatever and just let people step over me and just did whatever people said to do, wanted me to do. Like I looked back at that little girl and how much, I would just give her a hug right now, because I literally used to just live for people, and now being my own now as I am my own individual, I'm like, people are just gonna have to be upset, and that's okay. I cannot outdo and overextend myself just to make other people happy who have no desire of doing it on their own, even though your happiness is not somebody else's responsibility. What is your I'm the problem realization? When I be losing stuff, whenever in general, if I lose something and I was with somebody, then I'm like, dang, they must have took it, or they must have put it somewhere. And then I find it and I realize I'm the drama. It was me. I put this exactly. So if I lose, I'm the drama. I am the drama. Favorite snack. Ooh, my favorite snack. If you know me, you know I love popcorn. I love popcorn. Always have, always will. I even when I had braces and my orthodontist told me not to, I still ate popcorn. Sorry. And I stopped the obsession maybe once in my life, but it's back. And specifically, Skinny Pop. I love Skinny Pop. It's really, I just had a bag yesterday. Favorite movie. Now this is kind of tricky because I have 5 movies that are like my favorite that like I recommend people not to watch with me. Not in any order. It's Dreamgirls, Shrek, A Low Down Dirty Shame. Dreamgirls, Shrek, A Low Down Dirty Shame, Charlie's Angel, Johnson's Family Vacation, and Honorary Juwanna Mann. But my top 5 favorite movies are those. And I just highly recommend, if you don't care, especially Dreamgirls and Shrek. I know every line. I know every hand movement, every neck roll, every dance move, every song note. I know it. What made you start music? So, I think I have it. Okay, so I always loved music. Literally, I was born into a family of music. My grandpa was a singer. My mom was a dancer. I was like born into it in a way. And I remember specifically, I was 4 years old, and I was watching the BET Awards. But rewind back a little bit. My mom had bought this CD, and I remember she showed it to me, and I was just like, "Oh my god! Like, the person is so beautiful. Like, I want to be on a CD cover like this. I wanna do that." And so again, I'm just so used to music being played, and I wanted my mom to play it. I remember begging her, like, I got to a point where it's like, why would she buy a CD if she's not gonna play the music? So she finally played the CD, and I fell in love with the person's voice. Literally, like, every song I sung, or I wanted to sing, dance to it, everything. And it was one song specifically that really got me, and I remember dancing to it all the time. Like, I remember begging my mom to play it every day, all day, to the point the CD got a crack in it, and I was like, no, still play it, even when, like, at the time, the CD players, and it would jerk, it would skip and everything, and she ended up throwing it away. But fast forward to BET Awards, and I remember, I kid you not, I remember this. I remember the performance, and the artist is singing and dancing, and I remember dancing along, and like, I want to do that like that for the rest of my life. Oh dang, I skipped the part. So I finally had to ask my mom who was the artist, like, what is her name? And it was Beyonce, and the song was Crazy in Love, and the performance was Beyonce's debut performance at the BET Awards, and I was like, I want to do that like that for the rest of my life. I just feel like I always knew. Again, I feel like it was just in me. Like, I just was born into this, and just born with the passion. And that performance literally, like, solidified, like, or amplified, like, this is what you're gonna do. And I just been sticking with it. Literally, it's like, it's not one of, like, the hobbies of stuff like I do, and if it fulfills me, then I'm on to the next. No, this has been literally that same little 4-year-old. It's been my ammo to continue, and to live out my dreams, and I have no doubt that it's gonna happen. Ooh, last question. Dream collab. Wow. When I say everything is crazy, how I just told that story. So obviously, with that story I just said, I would love to, my biggest thing is to dance with, dance for, and create a dance for Beyonce. I am going to be one of the people that they call full circle moment when it's time to give a tribute to Beyonce. That's me. That's the dance for Beyonce. I obviously would love to perform with her. Write a song with her. I had a dream about it too, so I know I hope this doesn't get parasocial, but it's literally like, that's my inspiration. So we all, like, I've literally watched her perform with Tina Turner and meet Michael Jackson. So I just pray that works. I really hope this doesn't get parasocial, but that is a dream collab, literally. I'll give a couple more. I would have loved to work with Aaliyah. I would have loved to work with Whitney Houston. I would love to work with just all the people that I, like, grew up on or I listen to now. But yeah, that's my biggest. I pray that does not get parasocial. I swear I'm very sane. I swear I'm very normal. I swear. I promise on everything. That is just a dream of mine. It's only right? If that's my inspiration, like, that's only right. I pray to God this does not get parasocial. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. That is the Q&A. I hope this gave you a little insight about me, who I am, where I'm from, what I'm about, what I'm not about. Yeah, and I will see you with more videos soon.